Physical fitness measures health at a basic level. So how do you know when you're mentally overweight? And what's the best approach to trying to get someone to understand that they may need to start working out without offending them? Now, I added that little question in on the end of that question because I had a funny story that goes with that. One day I was at church. This is when I had just graduated with a degree in fitness and exercise. I used to be a personal trainer. So I was excited getting into fitness, and there was a lady there. She was at least 4 times past the weight requirement that she should have been at her age. And I ran up to her and I said, "I can help you. I can help you." And my brother was like, no. And so she started crying nonetheless. And I didn't know what to do in a situation. I know that's a funny story, but the thing is, we do the same thing with mental health. We see that someone's possibly mentally overweight, mentally carrying a little bit too much. And we do one or two things. Either we don't say anything because we don't want to say the wrong thing, or we say the wrong thing and we cause way more damage than we need to do. So I'm throwing it out there. What do you guys think?
When you talk about being healthy mentally, it also has to do with weight. It has to do with the amount of thoughts that are in our head, I think. And when we carry thoughts that we should have processed already, when we carry emotions that we should have processed, we become overweight with thoughts and emotions. If I'm preoccupied on things, I know that's not healthy. If it's something that is too far ahead to address right now, or too far behind that I have nothing to do with it anymore, I'm still preoccupied with it. I think those kind of, for me, it's a lot about thought management. And you have to be vulnerable enough and safe to say, hey, look, hold me to this. Yeah. If you see me not doing this, tell me about it. It's safe. You can tell me about it. It's not going to hurt me. But I need to know how I'm appearing to other people. And thinking your image is something different. Sometimes it's healthy and sometimes it could be unhealthy. But either way, it's better to get that accurate assessment so you can be real with yourself and adjust where needed.
All of us have some sort of mentality and that sort of thing. Then there's mental health where it affects your day-to-day life. And it's really important to kind of have a nice view of a spectrum of mental health, first of all. Some people have issues that affect their day-to-day life, but it's, for example, grief. It's like if you hit your foot on the table, for example, one person will say ouch, another will scream, another will think I should end my life right now. And that's how the spectrum is. And that's what's important to realize is, why is it that the other person reckons I should end my life because they stubbed their toe? It's not about just the emotion that initiates the action. It's about validating that emotion because, okay, yeah, hitting your toe is really painful. But it's also important to realize that your life shouldn't end because you hit your toe.